Hi, I'm going through the best budget car camping tools in my opinion. So these give you the most bang for your buck. They're all sort of above that level of kind of generic camping store brands like, not to rag on them too much, but things like Coleman, things like Kookaburra. This sort of stuff is the stuff you get. Pay an extra $10 to get this really good stuff without having to spend, you know, an extra $100 to get something with a super premium brand. So first thing is the Barco bow saw. Now these things do so much cutting for about the $40 that they cost. Really high quality tools. Just the more you spend, the more bow you get in your saw. One of these will be all of your wood processing stuff done. Great for if you're building shelters and you want to actually get some logs going. So much easier than using an axe or even a folding saw, just because of that sheer length. Good stuff. You'll pay about $40 to $50 for these on eBay or even at your local hardware store. I think the best hatchet you can buy is the Fiskars X7. It's so much better than all those one-piece steel contraptions you get, because you don't need to do any edge work on them at all. They come razor sharp and just really usable, almost indestructible, easy to store and hang up and maintain. The Teflon coat actually does keep most rust away. You just need to care for the edge a little bit. This one's been convex of course, but even in its original configuration, it's still one of the best chopping axes I've ever had. So, very cool indeed. In terms of a general camp knife, I'd suggest the Gerber Stray. This is probably the most expensive item out of all these, but still only about $80 to $90, which is a great price for your main fixed blade camping knife, especially if you're starting to go on trips overnight and you do want to have an element of survivalism to you perhaps, or just a big, rugged, robust knife for when your little, your smaller knives, which I'll show you in a sec, aren't quite up to the mustard. So the Gerber Stray probably will always be my pick until something else of a great general purpose value blade comes out. Another good option I guess is the real steel Bushcrafter perhaps, if you're happy with the Scandi edge on your main knife. For your little camp tasks and your fun whittling knife, who can knock the Mora Companion? About $30 will get you one of the best little bushcrafting knives around. Nice 3mm, quite thin, great zero ground Scandi. Fantastic handle. It's not full tang, but that's where you've got your strong arm for. And it's just a really good, really fun carving, very sharp, easy, even this, whether it's stainless or carbon, easy to maintain the edge on because of that flat grind. You can just use a flat rock or just bring a little sharpening stone. Keep it razor sharp, keep it honed on your belt. Great little knife. Good sheath for 30 bucks. This is nothing new to anyone who's seen any knife video before, but Mora is a great value. The Ontario Rat 1, about $60 will get you one of the best camp folding knives going. It's really good for pretty much any camp task. The flat grind and the stainless steel makes it excellent for food, but it also comes with a very keen edge, very easy to maintain edge in the softer steel, so you can keep it sort of sharp at camp without needing a sharpening setup. And it's certainly not let me down. It's got a nice big handle for those times you're wearing gloves or perhaps it's a bit cold. You're certainly not going to let go of it. Perhaps not the best for everyday carry in the city, but for a camp folding knife, you really can't knock it, because if you lose it, you've only sunk 60 bucks into it, and you don't be like me and lose your $250 paramilitary too. Still sore about that. Another great thing you don't need to spend a huge amount of money on is gloves. These are Dewalt elkskin gloves. Dewalt, you just get these at the hardware store. Elkskin is good because, although it's a little bit thinner than your standard leather, it's really easy to restore from getting wet. So all you need is some of your leather restorer, rub this between the palms, leave them, and they get back to being nice and floppy and supple. Really good quality. These ones are actually made quite well. They've got the reinforced palm, all that sort of stuff. Your fingers are going to be always a bit clumsy, but apart from that, these are great for your wood handling and your general sort of camp work gloves. Really good. $20.